is not made from freezing water. Okay? Looks like this. Looks like it's smoking. It's not smoking though, that's something else. It looks like it's smoking. Now, if you take water and you freeze it, you get wet ice, you get regular ice. To make dry ice, you have to freeze a gas. Anyone know what gas that is? Yes. No, not hydrogen. Oh, yes. No, not nitrogen, it's a gas you are very familiar with, yes. Very good, sir. Carbon dioxide or CO2. If you freeze CO2, carbon dioxide, it becomes dry ice. Now, where do we know CO2? How do we use carbon dioxide? Yes. Forgot? What do you do with it? You breathe it. Yeah, you breathe it out. Okay? When you breathe out carbon dioxide. When you breathe in oxygen, right? And then the plants, the trees and flowers and stuff do the opposite. So, now, dry ice is dangerous because it's so cold. If you touch it with your bare skin, you get something called frostbite. Frostbite, more or less, basically, is when the water in your skin starts to freeze, and it's very painful, okay? Most of your body is made of water. You don't want that to freeze because it's very painful. Now, it's so cold, it's negative, that means below zero, negative 109 degrees, okay? 109 degrees. So think of it this way, a normal room temperature is about 70 or something, okay? So dry ice is almost 200 degrees colder than the room is normal, all right? So that's how cold it is. Now, it looks like it's smoking. It's not smoking. Anyone know what this stuff is? Huh? Oh, you close. He said when the cold air meets the warm air, it starts smoking for no reason. There is a reason, and it's not smoke. When the cold air from the dry ice, very good, sir. When the cold air from the dry ice mixes with the warm water vapor, there's water vapor in the air around us, and when they mix, they turn into steam, or clouds, or fog, whatever you want to call it. So basically, this stuff falling off here that looks like smoke is basically a cloud or fog. Okay, excellent job, my friend, excellent job. Now, as dry ice gets warm, it does not melt. With regular ice, if you get it hot, what happens? Yeah, it turns into water, it melts. All right, and then if you get the water hot enough, that'll evaporate. Dry ice skips the liquid stage. So, it's a solid. When it gets warm, it goes from being a solid to being a gas in the air around us. It never becomes a liquid, okay? When things do that, we call it sublimation. Sublimation. So, our dry ice is sublimating, which means if I were to sit here and hold it for about 20 minutes, it would look like it disappears. But it doesn't. It goes into the air around us, okay? Now that we know that, we can use it for different experiments. One thing that we like to do in math science is we like to add it to water and take a dry ice shower. You guys know what a dry ice shower is?
Shower. A cold
All right. Some of you guys do apparently. So, you add it to your water.
bubbling.
That's right, it bubbles because there's a gas trying to escape a liquid, so you get bubbles. All right. When you add it to water, you get more of this vapor sublimation kind of effect. And if you want to take a shower, you plug your shower head in and you clean yourself off. Yeah? Makes sense. Makes total sense. It's like dry cleaning, but better. Yeah? No, I'm not going to do this. Actually, okay. What did I say? Red line? Okay, so here's the deal. If this were a shower, I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Water.
I got water. That's the blue stuff. What am I missing? Soap. Okay, one person. One person said soap. I'm a little concerned now. No, okay, really though. Yeah, we're going to add soap to the equation. All right, so we got our dry ice shower. This is some soap. This is actually soap like you guys would blow bubbles with. Okay, and hopefully it'll work for us here. But when you add soap, you get really big bubbles. They're full of water vapor and carbon dioxide. Okay? So these bubbles, they're full of frozen water vapor and carbon dioxide, so they are more dense than the air around them, so they don't float at all. They just sink. They sink right to the ground. All right? So that's how you make